Hello guys, I'm Duo and today we are gonna do a tutorial on a massive mob system. Now you may be wondering, haven't I seen a ton of these already? But I'm gonna show you its main features in just right now. So right here we have an item elevator to carry the mob drops up. We have a system to send all mobs to their impending doom, and we have a collection point for all of the mob drops to go, and a note block tune for when a new item passes. And of course right here we have our collection point. So you may be wondering how to make this abomination. Well, the concept is really simple. I'm just gonna get into doing a quick tutorial on how to build this right now. So the first step you want to take is you want to pillar up to layer 128. Of course, I'm just gonna speed up the process by flying here. So you want to go up to all the way to layer 128. There we go. And now we're at the point where we can build it. And then what you got to do is build a 2x2 ring like this. Then in the four corners you want to place blocks like so, and then you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out in every direction, and then you should sort of end up with a plus sign like this. Now you want some water, and then you flow this down all four ends. Okay. In other words, it shouldn't have done this, so I might want to move it. I messed up the counting, so I'm gonna have to put this one more forward, which is a bit of a pain. Hang on, let me just check I measured this one right. Yes, I did. Alright, good thing I checked first. This one will be a bit too long. Okay. Then you basically fill up all four sides with water, like so. And then once you've done that, you want to build this sort of up, another block. By the way, you will need a lot of trapdoors for this design, just saying. I also have an Enderman farm design that I want to do eventually. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Alright. Now you want to bridge this gap, like all four like gaps with the wood. Let me just do that and I'll cut right back. Okay, so now that you've done that, you've got something that sort of looks like this. If not, then you're doing it wrong. Alright, now you want to build up these walls a good 10 blocks or so. So let me do that and I'll cut right back once again. Alright, now that you have these walls, now is the time to add platforms just like these ones, but once every 3 blocks, going all the way up like so, on all 4 sides. You may now think that I am absolutely mad because mobs will not spawn, and if you mean that, then you're absolutely right. Mobs will not spawn. Well, they will spawn, but they won't like drop off if they're up. They happen to spawn on that pad. And yes, that is correct, but with my design, I'm just getting rid of this top layer. With my design, I'm gonna add trapdoors to make them fall off. So let me just add these pads and we'll cut right back. Alright, now that that step is done, obviously I added a roof, so it'll obviously be dark. It's not dark because I have night vision though. That is right. Oh, bunch of spiders. Obviously, at the end of this, you'll light up a bunch of caves and then it'll be more efficient. But anyway, the next step you want to do is add trapdoors. And you want them to face like that. And then you want to do it on all these ledges, like so. Alright, now that you've done that, oh, my night vision, boom, alright. Now that you've done that, it will turn out like this, and you don't have to do this part because mobs will just walk off because of their AI. Now what you want to do is you want to go down about 25-ish blocks, I guess. And then we'll add a hopper system. Now, of course, we'll have them. Oh, there goes a creeper. So that just shows this mob system works. Oh, it's being efficient already. Wow, jeez. Whoa! That just goes to show how efficient this mob system will be when it's done. Alright. Now that you've done that, you obviously want to do it in a 4x4 area to maximize the chances of the items actually getting there, rather than just like out of the way. Because this is the whole idea of a mob system. Oh, there we go. Another one. Hang on, if I hold spacebar and crouch at the same time. There we go, that's quite cool. Never knew you could do that. Geez, there's so many of them. So they're all leading to this hopper, where of course they'll be sucked out. And this mob system is already being insanely fast. Now you want to break the glass, or the, look how many of them spawned. So this is going to be like the maximum efficiency that this mob system will be. And that's them trying to get out. Now we need some slabs for them to land on. Alright. I'm going to use stone bricks. No, I'm just going to use plain... Oh my god. So this just goes to show how incredibly efficient the design will be once it's fully done. But you think it's done here? Well, you can sort of leave it at this. But you want but you're going to be AFKing all the way up here and you don't want to keep coming down here. in order to grab the stuff. So we're gonna need a dropper. And then that. Jeez. Oh, night vision running out. There you go. Now you want something there, and then you need a redstone clock. Now if you haven't watched any of my tutorials I did in the past, I always use a really speedy redstone clock. And it goes like this. Redstone repeaters. And then it goes like that. And then you need a piston and a redstone torch. This is the design of, it's basically acts as something that, oh, right. So basically we go like that. Alright, so then it's really efficiently spewing out the items. As you can see, oh my god. That is a ton of drops. And the amount of drops you get still keeps going. Now you don't want all these items spewing on the floor, right? If you do, you're crazy. So what you do is you do something along the lines of that with ice. Then you build yourself like a form of container to contain the drops. Now you want a thing like that. So then all the drops stay like that, and now we need some glass. The reason we need glass is because we can't let items keep spewing out like this. And yes, you guessed correctly, we're going to be doing an item elevator. So if you don't know how an item elevator works, you just do this. Of course it's going to be like this. Then break that. Now we're going to need a fence post. This ticking is really getting annoying. Alright. And as you can see, they all glitch out through that. Let's see how many mob drops. Wow. So now, what you want to do is build a 3x3 item elevator. So basically, you just fill this up with glass until you go about, I don't know, like nearly up to the sky limit, I suppose. And then you obviously want some glass to stop the items going anywhere else. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn my sound off just so this ticking doesn't get on my nerves. Right. Alright, so you want to keep doing this glass item elevator until you reach the top. Now how long that will take, you never know. It took me like a while to. Ooh, ooh, ooh. As you can see, they all float to the top. Now we're going to keep on doing this until we reach the absolute top of all of this. And then I'll be back. So, you might want to make your item elevator go to this level. Of course, sometimes things will get stuck like that. It's a quite glitchy design. It's only a beta stage design. It took me about 2 hours to come up with. Alright, so once you light up every single cave, and for the end of this, I'm going to use MC Edit to get rid of the whole massive land and see how efficient the thing really is. Alright, now that you got your item elevator to about this level, what you want to do is make a system that actually pumps it into chests. And the way you do that is you want to make this sort of go like that, then have like ice like this. Now the reason you want the ice is because of a thing you can do with the ice that I really like, and it's a really nice touch that you should add to this design if you really want it. And of course, if you don't have a silk touch pick, you don't have to add this little bit of the design. Obviously, it's not required for this. What else do we need? We need slabs. Slab. Okay. You want one here and one row here, and then one row there, and then you want it to come over here, so it'll look something along the lines of this. Now you want a water bucket, which will of course be there, and now you want that. Now to test, all you have to do is chuck a fence, and then it will pass all the way through. Now what you want to do is you want to do a funnel hopper system. This you can personalize your own hopper system, but for purposes of making this video, I'm gonna do my own hopper system. So you want one there, boom, boom. Now you want one there. And then you sort of want sort of like this, I guess. So they'll all be facing there. And then you can have sort of like chests along here. And what these will do for you is they will collect up all the drops. Oh, there's a drop. Then they'll go all the way to the bottom and then fill upwards, which is kind of cool. Then this will be your AFK pad. If you want to, you can put a nether portal all the way up here and then link it through nether, or you be creative with your way up. Just make sure no mobs can spawn on it. Make it absolutely impossible. And a little touch you might want to add is a tripwire hook. Obviously you may not have tripwire hooks, but good to add, because then they'll notify you when you have something that you got. Alright, now you need a note block. and then set a tune to it. Now, when something comes along, I'm just going to wait for the opportunity for one to come along, which shouldn't take too long. Is it clogged up? And it is clogged up. Alright. So now, when this item floats up to the top, which of course it will in a second, this may take a while. Oh no, right here, listen to this. Boom. So it'll notify you if when you have a drop. You don't of course have to have this, but it's useful to have if you're AFK watching YouTube videos. It can get annoying eventually, so eventually you might want to take it out. Another thing is you want to make a way for these mobs not to spawn. Now, this can be difficult. I've had difficulty coming up with ways, but eventually I came up with this one way. Of course you can just light up the top and spam out torches, but I sort of like this one. It looks cool. Boom, boom. And then it'll just fill in right there, which is cool. So I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial here. If you have any suggestions or things that you would like that would improve the system in any way, please let me know, and I shall catch you next time. Bye.